Do you see what I see right there in the tree? Okay, let's enhance. That's Slenderman. Hello, Peter Chow here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Before we get started, boom, give this video a thumbs up and ring the ding ding. I have to admit something to you right now. I'm quite addicted to Disney Plus, and this isn't an ad for Disney Plus. I wish it was. I wish Disney cared enough to get me to shout out their platform, but I don't think they need it. Anyway, the reason why I've subbed to Disney Plus is because with all this Marvel stuff coming out, WandaVision, Loki, and a ton of other IP that's slated for the rest of the year, I was like, fine. You got me. But while we wait for all that Marvel stuff to come out, I've been revisiting really old Disney movies that I've grown up with, and I've been watching them extra close. Some of them I'm finding online, some of them I'm finding on TikTok, and some of them I'm finding on my own and studying closely. So without further ado, here are some of my top favorites that I have found so far. Alright, first things first. Zootopia 2016. Judy and Nick go to the naturalist. Everything's good, but look at what's on the right hand side. Check this out. Enhance. Boom. Check that out. That's Aladdin's lamp. That's right, Aladdin, the original Aladdin, which means if we completely ignore Return of Jafar as canon, which I've done a little bit of research on Wikipedia, and apparently Return of Jafar is not canon, as it shouldn't be, because a ton of those Aladdin sequels were kind of garbage anyway. But judging by the first Aladdin, you remember this, Jafar gets sucked into the lamp. So could it be that Jafar is still stuck in this lamp that we find in Zootopia? Zootopia was made in 2016, and I think Aladdin was in 1990. So 16 years Jafar has been in that lamp. Alright, the second one is pretty fun. The takeout box that lands on Mike's head in Monsters, Inc. Now, I love takeout boxes like the next person. I revel in that takeout box. What excites me is that apparently the animators at Pixar also love Chinese takeout, enough to put it in like 7 to 8 other Pixar movies. Check this out. It's in A Bug's Life. It lights up. It's a part of that circus scene. Now, this was in 97. Monsters, Inc. was in 2001. One shot right here drops out of the glove compartment box right behind Piggy. What about Ratatouille? It's in the fridge, right? How about this? Riley just openly eating out of the takeout box in Inside Out. And then that Incredibles 2 scene when all of them are having takeout and the little kids, complaining about the veggies and whatnot. And check that out. Whoa, that was a quick one. It's in the fridge. Plush Rush, Toy Story 4. And I also liked on the right, that's the Corningware that I grew up with. I grew up in the 90s, born in 87, I'm 33 years of age now, and I can remember distinctly all of our food, leftovers, were put in that Corningware. And of course, last but not least, this is a new one, Soul. It's in Soul. And this guy apparently has some prescription medication problems and a 5-hour energy problem, but that's another thing. The important thing is that he also likes Chinese takeout. Number 3, super interesting. Look at this. Whoa. You think you're gonna hide that from me? Enhance. That's Mickey Mouse. 1936. I'm so hype about this. Same attire and everything with the little red thing and all that. Oh, look at this. It's incredible that they thought that we weren't gonna catch that. I love it. I love it. I love everything about this. I honestly think that every time Pixar puts some of their iconic characters within their modern films, it's like a throwback. It's like a, hey, we respect what you did in the era that you did it in, and we're gonna include a little bit of that in our picture now. This one's one of my favorites right there. Look to the left. It's Totoro. That's right, the Totoro. I'm talking about this Totoro right here. Right here. This Totoro, created by Hayao Miyazaki. This Totoro was included in Toy Story. And does that not just make you geek out? Because it does for me. And apparently John Lasseter and Hayao Miyazaki were such good friends that John was like, this is the perfect way to pay homage to the creation that inspired Toy Story in a way. Because when you're in the same animation circle, you're bound to have inspirations. And it's so cool that the creator of Toy Story also was inspired by Studio Ghibli's Totoro. So much so that they decided to include the character in Toy Story. This one is incredible right here. Look at this. Do you recognize that? That's the Scream canister. Let's bring up Monsters, Inc. It looks exactly the same. And there's been a lot of theories that the Monsters, Inc. universe is interconnected with the Toy Story universe. But this is proof. Toy Story 4. The scream canister is there. And it's in focus. 4 to 6 frames out of this shot is in complete focus. Everything is almost out of focus. And I would imagine that has something to do with the motion blur, with the cat moving. But they did this deliberately. They had that scream canister in focus so that we could find it. And what an Easter egg it was. Alright, let's involve you guys on this one. Moana. Do you see what I see? Right? Do you see it? Check this out. I'm going to play it for you again. And if you see it, comment below right now what you see. But I'm looking at it right now. Alright, enough time. Let's do it. Let's watch it again. Ooh. I believe that is Baymax from Big Hero 6. I'm such a nerd. That's right. Look at this. The pattern of the eyes. Exactly the same. Now that's a tribute right there. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I mean, I hope that you guys are as nerdy as I am, because this is just stuff that I geek out about. I'm a big Disney fan. Okay, so this one is a little bit out of left field, but I want to see whether you see what I see. Okay, check this out. It's kind of creepy. Gives me the creeps. Alright, do you see what I see right there? In the tree? Okay, let's enhance! That's Slenderman. I don't care what you say, that is Slenderman. And this is a 1995 movie. The first iteration of Slenderman wasn't until 2012. Look at this. Isn't that creepy? Just, it gives me the little chills just reviewing this right now. Because going back and forth, look, the texture here, that's the tie, and that's the head. I know, I understand. This is a leaf, I get it. But the textures and the depth of it, does that not look exactly like Slenderman? Come on. Come on, you have to see this. You have to see the similarities here. And it kind of creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie. So there's a ton more of this to come. I've been watching Disney Plus essentially all day long. Some of them, after I found them, I looked it up and I was like, whoa, these theories match. Let me know if there's anything that I've missed that you want me to cover. But in the meantime, share this video, boom, give it the thumbs up and ring the ding ding. Buy the merch, watch another video, and until next time, stop drinking the haterade and start drinking the bubble tea. Ciao outside, motherfucker.
Chinese people are just scared of taking it because they think that I'm going to poison them and they're going to die.
個個都要錢㗎，唔要錢嗰個傻。
Happy Chinese New Year!
多謝，恭喜發財，大家。
Here you go. How are you doing?
Are you Peter Chow?
Yes, I am Peter Chow. How are you?
Good.
What do you want to say to everybody?
Happy New Year. Happy Chinese New Year.
身壯力健。
新年快樂。個個賺多啲。好似你咁啦，你係醒目仔嚟啊嘛。
我醒目。
Yeah, you're a smart boy.
I'm a smart boy. High five to that. Yeah.